Hello everybody, my name is Yanni and today I'm going to be going over a pretty simple command line application that I made with the C. I can show the code later in a separate segment of this video, but now I'll just be going over the functionality. Um, so what it is it is a money manager application. It really doesn't have anything to do with real-time money transactions, but you'll see. So I can just run the command. It doesn't have a good name right now. It's just main.exe, but I can use a little operator there, -b, and -b is for balance. So if you see, I run it, and I'm telling my current balance $1,000. So how do I have that $1,000? Let's see. So I can run main.exe again, but then L for list, and then I can put all, and you see it'll list them in ascending order. And I see, okay, it added $1,000, it added $1,100, and then it subtracted $1,100. So now let's say I wanted to put them in descending order, so the last one's first. I can just, instead of putting all, I can just put a number, and since there's 3 cases, I can just put 3, and you see it'll reverse the order for them. And if I put 2, it'll put the last 2, and then 1, it'll put the last one. And now how do we add different events? Well, we can use the -a and -s. So we'll go with -a first, and we can add $100 or $1,000, and then we can say reason, and then we can name it something special. Let's just call it I don't know, money found on floor. You'd be really lucky if you found $1,000 on the floor just lying around. Anyways, we enter this, and you see success. It added $1,000. Oh, I misspelled money. But now let's say we lose $500, or not 5,000. We lose $500, and then we just say pickpocketed. You see it'll say removed $500 pickpocketed. Now we can just run our list again. So we can go list all, and you see different events, and they're also color coded with red and green, which is pretty fun. And last feature of this is actually, so we'll run the -b program again to get our current balance, and you see it's 1,500. So now the last feature is just -s. Let's say we subtract like $2,000 and it goes below 0. And it's my favorite part of the program. You just do whatever here, and then it says you can't have less than $0. Imagine you have $10 and 11 friends. Each friend gets $1, but the last friend can't get anything, so he is sad. I don't want him to be sad. And then yeah. So it won't let you do it, and you see it'll just revert to its old amount. Okay, now for the functions. I'll go over add, BAL and sub first, because they're the easiest. This one is kind of complex, and it's kind of spaghetti code that I need to fix. Okay, so for add, we just open the file to write in it, and since we open the file to write in it, we open a mount file. Once we open it to write, it'll just reset everything, so that's helpful to us. So we can just printf the new value, and yeah, as you can see, we have printf the new value after we add it, money amount plus argv number, because keep in mind the argv number is the number you either want to add or subtract depending on what you're doing. And then it'll print it to the log file in this format. This is the log file from a couple clips ago. And now printf, now this printf may look scary, but all this is doing is this \033 all the way to this M. What that's doing is setting the text color to red, and then this is setting it back to the default color. Okay, now for balance, it just takes in the amount of money, and it just prints off the money amount. And then sub, basically the complete opposite of add, with the fail safe if money amount is less than 0, and this fun little text right here. Okay, now for the difficult part to explain, that is the list function. So we open our log file to read it because we need to read the data. Int total lines equals 0. You'll see what that's used for later. It's just the amount of lines in the amount of lines. So in events.txt, this file would have 6 lines. But you'll see that we need to subtract 1 line because there will always be an extra just null line, a line with nothing in it. Okay, and while f gets line I 128, 128 is the size of each line, or should be the size. There's no reason it needs to be bigger than that. Log file, and then this basically saying, this basically copying everything inside the events.txt file and storing it inside of this line. So every line gets stored in here, and all the chars in the line get stored in this part. Okay, then we set total lines equal to I. Then if argv number is greater than total lines, then we just set argv number to total lines, because we don't want to say list 11 and only have 8 lines in our file, so we just set it to total lines. And then if this is checking argv2, so this is checking what's it equal to. So if argv2 is equal to all, then we print everything in just how it is here. So we print everything in ascending order. Else if arg3 is equal to null, so this is saying is arg3 will be equal to null. So if you say minus L6, that's all you need to do in order for, or I can put 3 now. That's all you need to put in order for it to put things in descending order. You don't need to put an external argument here. And then else, just printf how to use it. So that is all for this quick and easy program I wrote on a plane, believe it or not. Yeah, I actually woke up and the code was so spaghetti whenever I woke up. This is me fixing it right now. It was so bad when I woke up because I wrote it on a plane, super tired, but it got the job done. I just made it a little bit faster by doing some things, and I also think it can be a lot more faster, especially because I'm opening files and closing them constantly. Yeah, that's pretty much it.